snippet teaser of the teaser. That's
the slow-mo shot when, like, she's ducking behind that trap. That stupid, like, death trap that, like, that almost hits her. It's like, oh, man, that's a lot of CG, dude.
I could... there goes another failed video game adaptation, and it hasn't even been fucking, like, first trailer released, you know?
What's it for?
The teaser trailer for Tomb Raider.
Oh.
The new Tomb Raider? Yeah. The trailer comes out today. It's not out yet, but...
I just hope the Witcher TV series isn't that bad.
Netflix? Well, it's Netflix, so...
No,
true.
Netflix, yeah.
I mean, they did Castlevania well.
They did do Castlevania.
Oh, man, I fucking love that show.
No, it was like 4 episodes. That's one season.
It's basically a movie.
Well, it was supposed to be a movie.
Oh.
That was the...
Are you showing him the Spider-Man thing?
Piece of time. That's a good cosplay.
Sorry, that was Jerry Seinfeld talking to Kevin Spacey about the whole...
Oh, the Netflix is a joke thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't seen that yet.
This finna be a breeze. Did you crack your phone?
Yeah, I dropped it about like a few months ago.
Oh, no.
First time I ever cracked the phone screen. Believe it or
Doesn't
not.
it suck?
Yeah.
Have you
I
ever
could throw my phone could be flung out of a fucking...
Roller coaster?
Pretty much.
And survive.
Oh, hey, the trailer just dropped 1 minute ago.
For what?
For Tomb Raider.
Oh,
Nah,
cool.
save it for later. Well, at least we could always go back to the games.
Which ones?
To
The
some
game.
sweet Polly.
The good one? Exactly.
Yeah,
like the
some
PS1 ones?
PS1 Tomb Raider.
Yes.
The one where you
Oh,
could
the
just...
triangle titties?
Triangle.
All you had to do was just like press L1, R1, and some D-pad shit, do a backflip, and you could just skip to the next level.
Pretty much.
I like the new Laura in the games.
The reboot.
I liked the
Where's my
first
crossover
Tomb
Raider?
Raider.
Where's my
The
crossover?
Tomb Raider
game?
reboot, that first game, that was cash. And I have to give props to that game only because every time that I fucked up, not only did I feel really bad, but I flinched a lot. Going down like a little waterfall thing, and then all of a sudden getting a metal thing, just like,
Stabbed in your neck.
yeah, just like her sliding down because the force of the water is pushing her against the steel pipe. That was some really
remember
gruesome shit.
You went into detail on that.
You think that was bad? Do you remember the very first QuickTime event you get in that game?
Oh, you get crushed by the rock.
Yeah, you'll get crushed by that boulder, and it just like squishes her fucking pretty face, and I was like, oh.
Who's our crossover game where like Nathan Drake just runs into Laura Croft? Like, you! And he just... It's like Death Battle all over again, you know? Laura Croft versus Nathan Drake.
Ugh. Was there really a death battle on it?
I don't know.
There was a death battle, and there was a superpower beatdown of that.
Nathan won on both events. Wow.
No, Nathan lost in the death battle one. You know how he fucking lost? Because she shot something which caused propeller to just hit him, and he's just fucking dead.
And
Yes.
the reason being though was so stupid because like the whole science behind it was like Laura Croft actually knows how to fight. Nathan Drake is just really lucky. Like, what?
Nah, Nathan Drake knows how to fight.
But the way they
There's
explained
four
it, like
games proving that he knows how to fight.
she beats him in hand to hand, like all this other shit, and he's just like basically his one top perk that he can beat her at anything. He's really lucky. Like a lot of the shit that he survived is because of luck. And I was like, oh.
Yeah, so.
Playing through 4, I can kind of see that working out.
That black guy knows.
Laura, your father's gone. You can pick up where he left off. I think I know where my dad went.
Right in the middle of the Devil's Sea.
It will be an adventure.
What?
An adventure.
So in this one, they're going back on that parent angle.
Yeah.
You mean like the third Tomb Raider movie where she did find out, in fact, her dad was alive, and there was like some pyramid involved in a cave? And that fucking bullshit, remember, like, her and the main antagonist had to climb up to the top of the pyramid at the same time so they can get to heaven. And it turns out her dad was dead the entire time. And, like, just kind of, like, spiritually communicating with her. And they'll be like, you're free now. Do whatever you want. And she just basically just destroys the key to heaven. And it's just like, yeah, fuck this bullshit.
What the?
Wow, that's the same fucking plane you climb on in the game.
So
Man.
So they're going the game route?
Yeah, it's just the plot of the... It looks just like the PS3 one, the reboot. Yeah.
Alright. I think I'm just gonna wait for a Blu-ray on that. Or just...
I mean, they said the
No.
actress is an award-winning.
What was she in before?
Let's find out.
You know, a game I am excited for. I don't know if you guys have talked about this already. Have you guys heard of the City Shrouded in Darkness?
I heard of it. Yeah.
Shrouded in Darkness.
Yeah. It's like, you remember like all those kaiju monster Godzilla games?
Yes.
Where you play
Now,
from the
okay, now I
monster.
remember. Now you
I
play
haven't
the
seen
people,
it.
right?
I
Yeah,
saw
you're playing from
the-
the human perspective.
I saw the trailer like show up on YouTube every now
I,
and then. But
I
haven't
saw that
seen anything
trailer.
from it.
Looks like there's a lot going on.
It's basically Cloverfield, except there are different and they have like a whole fuck ton of monsters. They have Ultraman.
dude.
They have a Godzilla, and I think it's Jet Jaguar specifically.
Like, are we talking like the actual monsters, or are we
The
talking
actual
about like
monsters.
legally distinct monsters?
Legally distinct.
You'll like
It's not
this one.
like prehistoric dinosaur man.
Edgeosaurus Rex, dude.
It's not Lizzie from
Rampage?
Rampage.
World Tour. So basically,
Rampage.
during the game, you take
A better
the perspective
Rampage.
of different characters altogether. So different chapters means you're in different parts of the city playing with different people.
Yeah.
And in each of these cities, it's all the same city, but each different chapter has different monsters. In one of the chapters, it's Ava's versus Angels.
What the? Okay, I need to check this trailer out
Yeah.
then.
Yeah, you
What's
see
this trailer at?
Zero one fight. I think it was. It's a specific one in general. I think it's the triangle one.
Oh,
The one
big
from the
cute
movies?
One,
Yeah.
Screaming triangle.
That's not Ramio, is it? It's Ramio. I think it's Ramio.
I
Yeah,
think so.
Rami.
That one's broken.
I never watched it.
I like the one where they change it to an Adam Sandler screech.
I never watched, how do you call that? Evangelion?
I fucking can't.
It's okay.
You
I've
just
only
wanna
just watched it
Evangelion's
recently.
good.
Akiel.
I've been trying to get him to
It's
watch
okay?
it.
How have you not seen even get?
I saw the movie.
I have.
Wait,
I
I
have.
thought you would at least have seen.
I know Danny's been
Evangelion.
telling me he's going to try to get into it.
The only one we haven't seen is 3.33.
You've
which
just been watching the
you own.
movies?
No, not the movies. I mean
The show?
The show.
Read the
babe.
manga, dude.
Don't read the manga.
The
Read
manga
the
will help
show.
you understand more. It'll when you know how like the plot is super confusing. The manga will help you
Hold
understand.
the fuck up, click play.
Oh my god, let me miss if this is true!
What is it?
God, wait, no.
What is the name
okay.
of the video?
It's called...
Alright, okay, so we're talking about the Leviathan raid.
This works
And
really
it
well
says-
for podcasts.
Leviathan raid, fastest time
So
to
how you
kill
doing,
Callus, and the video's only 4.5 minutes long.
Isn't that the video those guys were telling us in the raid? They're
I
like,
think
yeah,
so.
these guys did it in like 4 minutes.
Literally, all you need is cold heart. As soon as the damage
Literally,
phase, as soon as the
all
damage
you
phase
need is
starts-
Icebreaker. Jesus, bring it back already.
Yeah, okay, so we were playing last night, right? And
But
like
there's
the
no
one
point
thing
in
that bothered me, I'm like,
stun-locking
how
him.
come Jay kept putting the healing rift down? He should have put empowerment.
I don't know. We're gonna talk them. I don't know.
Because you're gonna die a lot. Both the healing rip
No,
or the
during the
empowerment.
damage phase, like the only time you would get hit is when Callus would throw a grenade at you, and
No,
that's
he
it.
does, he does the bomb thing too. You gotta watch out for when he raises his.
No, that's what
arm
I'm talking about. Yeah, the thing. You,
Yeah,
just, you
but-
just jump out of the way.
On the last part of the damage phase, like when you get his health really low, that bomb does a lot of damage. Like you have to be super careful. I haven't even gotten that far yet.
So yeah, Destiny raid came out. We played it. We did not beat it because
We are terrible people.
God, that
Our DPS
just
is shit.
just the first. Just the phase to get to the damage phase is ridiculous. At least for you guys doing this Shadow Realm bullshit.
Honestly, I prefer that. I prefer doing that
Me
little
too.
little shadow realm.
Just be careful you don't ramp yourself off. And then
That's
fuck
easy.
yourself
It's
over.
easy to avoid the ramps. It's hard to avoid the scions launching their little grenade blasts.
Is he by himself?
That
So,
is bullshit.
He'll
See,
get
that's
them-
what I was saying. They
he'll get
shoot
them
the
before they
scions in the
spawn.
air before they even spawn in.
You can do that, yeah. I thought
Yeah.
you were the ones on the ground.
You can do them
You can do
before
that
they
too.
spawn.
You just gotta
That's
get-
what you're supposed to do, honestly.
No, you fucked up. These are not waiting, they're just
So
jumping.
how far did you guys get in trials?
We did not play Trials because honestly, I hate Crucible right now. The quick playlist is so broken because we kept getting control the whole time in just quick play.
I got Supremacy like 6 times in a row, and I got really
Dude, we got
Sometimes.
control 10 times in a row. And
Oh, no,
Like, I think it just
Yeah, that
locks
one
you in a
night.
game mode. It just picks a random game mode for you and it just locks you in it for a while until you leave to
fucking,
orbit.
it's fucking no. We left to orbit and we went back. Still got control.
I'm pretty sure they're not picking it day by day. I'm pretty sure it's just a random thing you get locked into.
Yeah,
But,
that's dumb, dude.
But no,
I hate comp, dude. I just refuse to play comp on Crucible.
I hate to play that lockdown mode.
I didn't know Flash was on.
Countdown?
I hate their countdown. I hate
Which
that
one
mode.
was Countdown?
Plant and destroy, basically.
Oh,
Search and
yeah.
destroy. Literally just search
But that's what Trials is. That's what the Trials of the Nine thing is.
That's what it was.
It changes.
Supposedly now it's some survival, so I was like, yeah. Because I was playing Crucible earlier with Carlos. Oh my god. Dude, we were playing in the morning. We were going against a team of 4. They went flawless twice. I'm like, dude, stop. Like, stop. Like, you didn't even, like, stop.
Destiny, though.
Oh, yeah.
Destiny 2,
Yeah,
baby!
They're doing what Jay was saying.
Oh, with Cold Hearts?
You're just waving it around with the skulls.
Oh, they hit max.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to
Oh, so they hit max then.
What's the thing at? Is it
the max
past 80?
multiplier?
No, it went to 110.
110?
Yeah, no, the highest, it just keeps going up. I didn't see a max or anything.
We'll see right now.
117.
He did not get on and get off of the fucking... What is he doing?
Shooting rockets. Look at that!
Wow.
Wow. You already had, look, one go.
All it took was one plate for them to kill Callus.
He's already at the end? They're already doing the last damage phase with the shield?
Once they went out, one damage phase.
Yeah, but I mean, in one plate, he got to the end where he does the super shield thing?
Yeah.
No, and he didn't put his hand he flinched and they just dropped him. That...
Times 170. Well,
Oh my goodness!
well, they're probably 300. Yeah,
But that's a lot of practice, man. That's all I'm saying. Like, you just have to be ready to put in that
dude,
work.
that's like Neo. The one hit
That's
KO
why,
on
like,
bosses. Like
when I get back home, like, I need a day off to do that shit.
That's that Dark Souls guy who would just have no armor equipped and would just parry the whole time.
Oh, his new game 17, fucking,
I'll give you
they call
Yeah.
it Glass Run.
$9, Daddy.
Oh, yeah, thanks, Julian.
Thanks, Julian. He owes me that for like gas, the gas from the last
How much
ride.
do you owe me again?
I'm just fucking with you, bro. Alright, on some real shit though.
We got an email this week.
All right, questions.
Yes, from the boy Mark.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, Maku.
Is he like the one that writes
This,
this?
yes. This is interesting. I'm glad you're here, Oscar.
Fellas, is it
For
gay?
this.
It's good to be back. I moved to Nevada.
They're gonna come out and find you, mug you.
So the newest I didn't read the newest chapter of part 8
Oh,
of
okay.
the Julian, but that's what he's talking about. He came out and he read it, and it's for him. This is a personal thing, but he doesn't like part 8.
What?
Why?
Well, then again, I'm not gonna lie.
Compared to the first
I haven't
7 parts, the story's not that great. Side characters are not really memorable.
Is this a
And he's
question?
talking...
He's gonna get to it.
Jesus.
You gotta let him work his way in there.
Don't insult
Can I
me.
read this man's email that he spent time to write?
No.
You know how hard it is to type on a phone?
Shade your
Go
head.
ahead.
He's not a fan of Joshu.
That's easy, because I'm not either.
I don't know, King Naboto is
His
pretty
stand's
cool.
cool, but I fucking hate Yoshi.
I don't know,
Oh,
he's a dick.
Yasuo, you're my girlfriend!
I fucking hate that Josuke.
Fuck Yoshi dies.
Fucking bitch.
Fucking loser with his 8 balls.
I kissed Yasuo first.
Consensually.
Anyways, we're 6, and he says we're 6 years into the manga, and there's no main villain and no main story plot yet. And the only exception he'll make is Josuke's fighting style, because
cool.
Josuke, he kills people. Like
Yeah.
he goes hard. He's saying after following the franchise for so long, right, 8 parts, he thinks he's getting bored of JoJo because it's going on for so long.
Mm-hmm.
So his question is, what series, any genre, games, movies, videos, shows, whatever, did you start and then the years went on and you just got bored or uninterested?
Dragon Ball Z.
Oh my goodness.
Bleach.
Oh, definitely.
Bleach is the easy one.
Dragon Ball Z. I would say Bleach too, but the only thing that kept me there was like the powers started getting more and more ridiculous to the point where it's like, why did you do Alicia's earlier when this could have been over?
Definitely Naruto, because don't get me wrong, Naruto is very good in its own right.
Oh,
But-
Boruto's dad? Yeah.
Yeah, it's
But
like that whole shit.
dragged on for too fucking
In
long.
a
dude.
condensed form, it's good.
Okay, that meme? where
I
it's
saw
like,
it, the one, yes.
Elf on the Shelf, where is this? And I looked and I was like...
Boruto's dad
oh.
on a mouse pad.
I was like... I like Barack Obama's reaction. He's like, why they got him do him dirty like this?
She shared me one the other day.
It all started because Crunchyroll was just memeing.
Oh my god.
Crunchyroll was memeing hard. Catch the story of the saga of Boruto's dad.
Boruto's dad.
It's fucking great.
Karina sent me one the other day where it was like, you heard of Elf on the Shelf, and it's a picture of Sonic on a nug. It took me 5 minutes to figure it out.
Yeah. Sonic on a chronic.
Sonic on the chronic.
I don't know, the one I like is like, it's like you saw Up on the Show for prepare for, and it's like Vegeta on a cheetah.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, dude, that is fucking cool.
The best one, hands down, that I've seen, it's like you've heard of Up on a Shelf, and then it's a picture of Yoshi on spaghetti. And then like 10 comments are like, what the fuck does this mean?
That's the best meme ever. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
But no, yeah, I'd probably say Naruto. I'd say it's probably Naruto or DBZ.
You know what mine is?
Probably more DBZ.
I'm not gonna lie, one that I would refuse, well, not really refuse, but regrettably, I could say is, I did fall really hard when it comes to like, Dot Hack and Tama and Gundam, which are like my top 3. Like, I fucking love Gundam above all else, and of course, I'm really dedicated to the ones that I've seen and ones that I love to death, the ones that got me in there, like G Gundam, of course, but that's like almost every kid's favorite, because that was on Toonami and shit. There's like Gundam Wing I try to get into, I have it in the wall, it's like I have all the Blu-rays and shit. I just like, constantly find myself always wanting to get back into it, and then like the delusion of like, how the story portrays itself, and like how things go on, and just the branching of the way that the characters and plot play itself out in the show kind of make me like, fuck Toggies.
Fuck you, I love Toggies.
Which one?
3.
There you go.
Fuck 3.
I mean, yeah, but for JoJo,
I mean, like Epion more than Toggies. But
JoJo for me was...
pretzel.
you guys already know part 5. I was like... I dropped that one once, and I was like, yeah, I'm
Part
not...
5's good, though. It's got good stuff.
There's good stuff in it, but overall, I'm like, it's okay.
I cannot,
It also feels like the shortest part.
Wait,
It does feel like the short... Yeah,
and
Dorno,
they're
yeah.
finally...
That was the best part.
The fights were the best.
The fights were good.
Green
The
Day.
colored scan teams for JoJo are finally working on part 5, like thoroughly.
6 is done?
6
6
has
has been done.
Okay, I should reread 6.
So they did 6, then they did, they finished doing,
4?
I think it was 4.
They
And
started
then
8.
They started 8?
Yeah.
I know that, I wish they would finish 7, so I can go back and do 7. Okay, in response to Mark's email, Mark, right?
Yeah, Mark, yeah.
In
The
response
boy
to
Mark.
The boy, your boy.
What's
For
your
part
boy?
8, I would say that, of course, there's no actual, like, main antagonist that they've just thrown out at you, but at least we've gotten to the point where you can kind of see the relationship, like a very vague relationship between, the mom who recently got out of jail. I forgot what her name is.
The grandma, yeah.
Graham.
I forget her name.
Who's the music
Yeah.
reference?
It's the,
Yeah, music.
it's the Hishikata household, right? No.
Yeah.
He's
She's a...
Yeah, see, I don't know what you guys are talking about because I haven't kept up with Julian.
I forgot the name.
Jobin's mom.
I forgot whose
comes out of
house they're
prison.
staying. Whose house he's staying in?
Yeah,
like the big
Higashikatas.
shooters. Yeah, the Higashikatas. I
Yeah.
thought he was Higashikata.
Josuke, no.
Just what
Josuke.
was Kiba's last name?
Kira's?
Kira.
Kira's.
He got no, Kira's,
Yoshikage.
no.
Yoshikage. Yeah, no, Yoshikage.
Technically, he's a Joestar because of
He's
Holly.
a Joestar because Holly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so, they are the
Yoshikage
Higashikata.
Joestar.
I was
Over.
confusing that one for, Kira.
Watch Kira's and go back in time, like I did it, guys. And look, watch at the end
No,
of
part
At the end of part 8, it's
part
gonna
8's pretty good though.
be... At the end of part 8, it's
From what I
gonna be
remember.
Yoshikira's
Now-
like, I did it, guys. And
Now, Mark-
he's back in his body.
It's definitely the most different JoJo part from as far as writing goes from the other compared to the other ones. Like, cause like after 6 is when he stopped being shonen and he went into like the whole seinen thing, you know, with 7.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it's
the more mature
see,
audience stuff.
that's the thing with JoJo. It's transitioning genres when the longer
Yes,
it went
it's
on.
Done action, it's done murder mystery, it's done almost everything.
Yeah.
All in this rap battle, I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be
What
like...
happened?
So for part 8, the last chapter, I have to admit, I'm not caught up.
You
The
can't
last
tell me
chapter
when
I've
you read that
seen,
shit, Karinna,
it
rap
was
battle,
like he
these
finally
look
meets
like fucking
the
big
botanist
fucking stands. It's like,
that he was,
Eminem.
that, what's his face's dad sent out to go find
It's
Toshi's
just
dad.
like-
And so they meet up with the botanist, and then he's like on the way there. There was that one stand that was like, I don't know if you guys caught up. There's like the stand that will follow you, and it, like, it's like the blood thing, the blood transfer thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so like the chapter I was reading, like they were on the bus.
God, dude, that fucking The best thing about Part 8 is definitely the enemies so far, with how unique their stands are.
Yeah.
Like you said, the bus, right? Remember the last time they were on the bus with the fucking
Doobie
Typhoon?
Brothers?
Yeah.
Doobie Brother Wow, or whatever his name is. No, my favorite, but yet somehow is not really relevant, is, what was it, Kira's sister? Or Josuke's sister? The one that was like the maid the whole time or whatever, and her stand is like the motorcycle.
The motorcycle with the pen?
Yeah.
Yeah. Unique as shit, dude.
And I'm kind of like, yeah, but you're not involved again. Like, you're just...
Yeah, it was just that arc, and like, she's just gone.
And I'm like, how do you not have more information? You're his fucking sister. Like, how does that ever make sense?
See, Araki's just like, no, I wanted it to be a mystery, dude. But it's like, but there's a sister. It's like, oh, she's gone.
It's gonna be some fucking bullshit with Dio, like it has for every other part. I still get super salty about that last chapter in fucking part 7. I'm like,
when the world showed up,
this was
for
totally
no reason.
irrelevant. I fucking hate you. I was like, I saw 18. I counted. I was like around 18 funny Valentines, and you bring me one world. I fucking hate you. Go kill yourself.
I thought it was a nice touch.
And why is this power automatic for already 7 seconds?
I don't know, man.
It's a different that's Diego
world.
with the world.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's not the way that the world was working. But whatever.
I don't know. I like Scary Monsters, though.
Dude, look at this Destiny.
Scary Monsters is definitely a dope stand.
It feels like Destiny.
Mark's PS was, if we saw the Pokemon Sun and Moon poster, I just saw it right now.
Let me see.
Is it
Ultra Sun and Moon?
Ultra Sun.
And I'm like, that kind of looks like Destiny.
Is that a Titan, a fucking Night Stalker, and a Warlock? A fucking Warlock in the background just...
Dude, the owl, right? When it has it has a bow or whatever. I'm like, yeah, it's a Night Stalker, dude.
I'm thinking about buying one of those games. Probably Ultra Sun.
But yeah, so the series that I got bored of was Yotsuba.
He's such a bastard.
So I liked Yotsuba, and then like I realized like, no, wait a minute, she's just a brat. And then that's when I got uninterested in Yotsuba, and I was like, yeah, I'm done, dude. I'm not even gonna catch up.
Which one's Yotsuba?
It's the one with the girl with the green hair.
The 4chan one.
Yeah.
She became like the unofficial mascot of 4chan, yeah.
That one, okay.
I don't know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Okay.
I don't 4chan.
No, I don't think
She's a cute little 5-year-old girl.
Yeah, but like, but when
Remember,
it's a
when
comedy
she's
series.
asked where does she live, she just points over there.
See, that's the good stuff, but then like when I see the stuff where I'm like, that's not being cute.
Did you
That's
like
just her being a
Azumanga
brat.
Daioh? Did you like
I never
Azumanga
saw
Daioh?
Azumanga Daioh.
I'll tell you.
That's why you didn't like Yotsu, but the same guy.
One that I just thought of right now, I Am a Hero. Like, I lost total interest in that shit real fast, especially when you started telling me there were
Once
aliens
Danny
involved.
told me what happened, I was like, you know what?
You want to know the ending to I Am a Hero, Oscar?
Spoiler.
Did you tell me he gets eaten,
I want
right?
to read it still.
Oh, okay.
You want to read it, Julian?
Hold on, wait, but is it that bad?
Yeah.
As far when he told me how it ends, it makes me almost disappointed. I got really into
It's
it.
disappointing because, like, I feel like the manga did have an ending, and then there's a turning point in the manga, and this is the last chapter, guys. I'm sorry.
He just couldn't execute it.
Yeah, dude, because I read the last chapter, I'm like, that's a good last chapter if we didn't have that whole bullshit.
So
towards
it's
the
either
end.
he had a rust towards the end, or he just didn't know how to properly finish it.
Well, dude, like, when the chapters were coming out, it was counting down to the last
Well, it's
chapter.
like,
I'm
look-
like, dude,
look at-
like, we
look
have
at-
so much to
Look
do
at
right
Doro
now.
Hedoro. Like we were reading, like I was reading when I was reading that, I was getting updates. Like the mangaka was like, "Okay, so I'm supposed to end this in 3 chapters, but I kept writing my script out, and it kept getting longer and longer and longer. So I asked my editor for an extension, and then they were like, "Okay, it's gonna be 9 chapters till the ending," and they're like, "Okay, so maybe 10 more."
So maybe 10. Maybe 12. Like, you know what?
And so they've been extending that ending for a while because the writer's like, I just keep writing more and more and more. I keep coming up with ideas on how to keep going. But this is gonna be like a definitive end for Doro at least. At least the writer just knows how to keep going.
So much going on.
So that's something that a lot of mangakas could probably
Like look
need.
at what happened to Kubo with Bleach.
Yeah, dude, the problem with mangas is, like, if the longer they go, and it's just like, oh, if they take a drastic turn.
The longer they go, the less they want to start working on it too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Kubo just got lazy and he's like, fuck this, man, I'm just gonna do white backgrounds.
Which he did a lot of.
A lot.
Like I
Oh
couldn't.
yeah, he stopped caring about backgrounds.
I
Like,
couldn't.
He has panels with characters just standing there motionless with no speech.
Hey,
That's true.
Oscar, got
Then
another
why
one?
write anymore at all?
Yeah. I'd say Naruto is one I fell
Yeah.
off of.
You think so?
Naruto,
Shippuden.
DBZ more than Naruto though.
Really
I fell
deep,
off
like
Naruto.
the Buu saga, or
I finished the Buu saga as a kid, but I know. I mean, I saw it when I saw GT.
Yeah, freak the fuck
But
out. That's all
as far as like everybody now getting back
I like how
into
it's
DBZ,
pretty
you
hero.
know,
Right.
Super and all that. And when the movies came out, like the Return of F or whatever, and
Battle of the Gods.
Battle of the Gods, I didn't see those.
Neither have I. I wanted to see the one with Golden Frieza, but I was just kind of like,
The Rival of F. I
saw Resurrection of F. It was pretty good.
Wait, who did I watch that with? I remember whoever I was watching with, they were looking out for me. They're like, we were watching Resurrection of F, right? And my friend just looked at me, he's like, hey, do you really care? I was like, not really, I just want to see how Frieza comes back. He showed me how he comes back, and then he skipped to like the final fight, and I was like, oh.
you know what? I caught like the last 5 minutes of that movie, right when Frieza blows up the world, and it's just like, Goku, you fucked up, man. And I'm like, really? You really, like, the writers of that show really couldn't give it to Vegeta at that one fucking point? Like, he's literally that far behind Goku?
no? Did you finish?
I mean, I saw the thing, it's just like, yeah, okay, like, Goku should have just done the Kamehameha and just be done with it, because Frieza's just gonna pull some bullshit. At the same time, I'm like, nigga, you had your ki blast ready to go at his fucking face, and you're telling me that the amount of output you could do wasn't enough to kill him before he sets that off. You were just gonna wait for him to do that? That's just bad writing.
No, it was just like, Goku, you're dumb, and then Vegeta came and was like, yeah, see, I'm right. That was kind of what they did.
Bad writing? You know it's really bad writing? Letting your opponent charge up so he can fuck you up. That's bad writing.
I love shows that break that barrier.
I'm just saying though, my nigga, like, if you see a nigga charging up, you're gonna whoop his ass before it gets to the next level, cause you're not gonna let her, like, one up you, bruh. I don't give a fuck how confident I am in my skills, nigga. I'm not gonna let you supercharge.
I think they finally started doing that in Dragon Ball Z too, like during that whole.
The moment I see somebody
fight.
steal that nigga quick.
You're supposed to let me charge up. Fuck, I am.
What the fuck is a Super Saiyan to a nigga who don't give a fuck?
Well, look, it's like in
Super
Voltron.
Saiyan
Why are they
hands.
gonna let them transform
Catchy
into
super
Voltron?
hands.
You see how long it takes?
Why niggas let Voltron link up? Why niggas let He-Man power up? Why niggas let fucking what is their not Megatron, Optimus Prime transform? Nah, fuck these niggas up before they get a chance.
I mean, why does Sailor Moon get to transform?
I'll steal it. Hey, I'm not gonna lie though.
My job here is done, but you didn't do anything.
Now you get through there like
that.
that's it. Like just
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, I would catch
Thunder Cats.
Do you
If
have
I had
any
a
magical
chance
girls
to, I would
shoujo's
steal
that you
so
know for
many
a
niggas
fact
from
you
their
like kind of fell out of?
Oh, me? Oh, that was Cardcaptor Sakura.
Okay, Cardcaptor Sakura was good in the beginning, but then it's like,
How just
that
like,
shit went on long.
I will
There's
say
like
that
3
day,
different versions that she can
sauce.
do, right? Like a yellow dress, a blue dress, and a pink dress,
Well,
or
because like
whatever.
her best friend is like she's like just dressing her up in different outfits. She doesn't actually transform her.
I could also never get into Inuyasha.
That's
Unrelated.
true.
Hey, that's
Good call,
Sango!
I think you
What the
wrong
fuck?
buttoned yourself.
Sango.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie. The Tenseiga was a really shit sword, but the
you had to
sword that...
you had to level it up, dude.
Yeah.
No,
Tenseiga's
it's still a shit sword, yeah. The
They
one
get
that
stronger with
Shishomaru
more
had,
blood.
the
Oh,
other one.
the healing sword?
Yeah, the Tenseiga or whatever.
You heal them to death.
I really fucking love that bullshit.
It's like that shit. It's like that shit. This guy Oscar, the one who called Overload, is like it heals so much. Yeah, it heals so much it hurts. I was like, what? It just grabs it and fucking heals.
The Tenseiga has that bullshit where like you can be like what is it, possessed by like poltergeist or whatever. Shishomaru will come out of nowhere and slice you up. You won't have to be fucking bleeding or anything like that. I mean, it's just like, what is this like literal bullshit where you hit me with the physical sword but you cut my spirit? And he's just like, yeah, no, that's how this works.
That's how it works. That's how it do.
It just
They don't think it be like it is. But
So thanks for the email, Mark. Remember, you can always
Thank
email
you,
us at
Mark.
unversedpodcast@gmail.com.
What is it?
unversedpodcast@gmail.com.
One more time?
So anyways,
The beetle battle was cool, man. Like, I don't know, like...
the what?
The beetle battle.
Oh, part 8.
Oh, part 8.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
The Beatles.
He bedded his
Beatles.
fucking comeback.
And he got the
You
card.
fucking
too.
cheated.
Okay, my favorite part 8 meme is the fucking the guy's like, alright, I'm just in my garage and it's just Josuke with the fucking
Lamborghini.
Lamborghini.
But you know what I like more than cars? Knowledge.
Knowledge.
Look at all these books.
Knowledge.
Go ahead.
All you gotta do is pay $299 for my motivational speaking course per week, and you too can be a millionaire.
Gotta
At
read all these books.
TyLopez.com.
Knowledge. Ow.
Fuck, dude. So we got the first look at Hellboy.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I think he looks really nice.
His arm kind of bothers me.
He looks exactly like Ron Perlman.
Yeah. That's
And
why I
it was,
thought it
they said that, I read the little article about it, they said he was supposed to look like that, especially because Rob is still going to be close within, like, production and stuff like that.
Is there gonna be a cameo?
Probably.
Like the rapper?
The guy who's playing him is the guy from Stranger Things,
But
right? The
I'm
sheriff?
not a
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay, I'm cool with that.
He was also in Suicide Squad.
You can kind of see it. You can kind of see it. And he's got, like, long hair now. I think they redid his fist.
No, Hellboy always had long hair.
The arm or whatever.
No, but you know
fucking
how he was,
different
like,
now.
he had, like, the kind of man
Yeah, the
bun
samurai
thing.
nut. Yeah.
Yeah, now it's just,
Top
like,
knot.
kind of down.
Yeah, he has it down. Yeah.
You say the samurai nut?
Top nut.
Samurai nuts.
It's a little nugget. It's a little
So,
nugget in the
yeah.
back.
You don't like his arm, Miguel?
I don't know. It's wasn't it just a complete circle in the
It
original?
was a
movie?
cylinder, yeah. Now
Yeah,
it's
now
all
it's like a hexagonal thing or whatever.
He
Well, that would make
upgraded.
sense.
Pretty sure in the comics though it's a cylinder that's not like
comics.
jagged or whatever.
I don't know, I haven't seen the comics.
We don't know we've never seen his whole body in the comics.
What?
Remember that. They always draw parts of him in the shadows.
Oh shit. Bow, bow, bow.
But yeah, he looks cool. Yeah.
You know what other movie we saw stuff of?
What, Miguel?
That BoJack Horseman movie.
There was
There's
a
a
movie.
Ah,
Horseman
yes,
movie.
Tomb Raider.
What?
Danny got the joke. Bitch got a long neck.
Oh, you didn't see the poster?
No.
Oh, she got a long neck.
Fuck, no. Grant, do yourself a favor, go to Eric Lee's fucking post about it.
Definitely
Jesus
give
Christ,
me
that
that
shit had me
joke.
fucking dying, dude, I swear.
And
Yeah.
then share it because I'm not friends with her.
Oh, yeah. I love Facebook, so.
Oh, that's right.
I'm just kidding.
You know what else? What other movie news we got, Miguel? Jason Fuchs. I think I'm pronouncing that right.
Fuchs? Whose fucking last name is an onomatopoeia?
Whoosh.
I think it's Fuchs. Jason Fuchs.
I bet it's Fosh.
The screenwriter for Wonder Woman is working on the live-action Robotech movie, boy.
Boy,
Nice.
you-
Okay, but
50-foot
where's
statue.
that Rampage movie coming with fucking Rock?
With The Rock? Yeah.
Is that before or after Black Adam?
Oh, dude, I forgot about Black Adam.
Yeah.
How could you forget?
Talking about
So
Black
how many
Adam.
times are you gonna go see Robotech in the theaters, Danny?
Until he goes broke.
Probably just once. I don't know.
Yeah, and he's gonna
I
give
only
it a
saw Logan
really-
once in theaters.
He's gonna give it a super harsh
Watch it
review
just be
for
the
it.
exact same thing as Pacific Rim. He's like, guys, it was the best movie ever. Fuck
No,
you, man. Pacific
I
Rim was
remember.
good.
I'd give it an extra
Pacific Rim
point
so much
'cause-
shit. He's just like, I totally saw the way that movie was gonna play out. As soon as they brought it, I think your exact words
You
were,
talking about Pacific Rim?
as soon as a mention of a sword was into the mix, you automatically knew how that movie.
Dude,
was
that
gonna
movie's
end.
so predictable. It was like, why am I even watching this?
So you gonna be excited for number 2, or?
I'm
No,
excited for
I'm
number
not
2.
excited.
Me too.
Yeah, me too.
I didn't see.
It's the Evangelion movie I always wanted.
Besides,
Pretty much.
I haven't seen the teaser for it yet, but yeah.
It's just John Boyega.
You're gonna
going
see
like,
the
"Join
you're
me
gonna
up,
see LCL fluid.
Get in the robot.
LCL fluid.
See, I'm more hyped for the Starship Troopers reboot than Pacific Rim 2.
Wait, they're rebooting the movie?
Yes.
Peace time.
The CG ones or
No, live action.
Oh, what? Hey, Rico.
Fucking great. Speaking of Rico, dude, off topic. You know that Wonder Woman cosplayer from Superpower Beatdown? She's married to that guy. It's a Rico.
Really?
Fascinating. Nice little
Goes
tidbit.
full circle,
How'd you
dude.
find that out? Which Instagram profile did you stalk?
Whoa. Stalking implies you're not following the person. There you go.
Second of all, they were all fan dedicated.
Yes.
It was
We got an announcement.
United
John Wick
Front.
Chapter 3.
2019, right?
May 2019.
It's earlier than I thought.
First one was about his family. The second one's about his dog. The third one's about
Because
his
they were
just
already
fucking. I don't
filming
know.
it back to back.
Some guy rear-ended him out of his way out of the grocery shopping. He's just like, I'll find you. Some John Wick.
John Thick.
John Thick.
Back on his shit.
Back on
Julian.
the bullshit.
Hey, let me grab that thick though.
Let me grip that.
Anytime they make one of those like survival gun movies, like where like Bourne, the Bourne movies,
you get
fucking
the headshots.
Transporter and shit like that.
Matt Damon's Conspiracy.
They always have to take an actor from any of the other series and put them into their series to try to make it work, like like an equal argument.
Typecasting. Yep.
God damn! If I see,
You're not gonna see Seth Rogen be a hitman.
Remember, he was Green Hornet once.
He was. That was a decent movie.
That was a good movie. I liked it.
That was a movie.
That was a decent movie. Yeah.
I would just say it's a movie.
The Spawn reboot. They said it's going to be a low-budget movie, which
Of course it would be.
I'm not surprised.
Meaning they don't have that much faith in it to make.
Well, no, I'm not
fucking
surprised because one, it's Blumhouse,
Yeah.
and two, they're like, oh, can we pull a Deadpool? Right?
Oh, what? Make it R-rated?
Well, it is R-rated, but they're like, no, pull a Deadpool where Deadpool was low budget, but it was really successful.
Oh yeah, they go for that.
I heard that it's like not even going to be about Spawn. It's going to be like Spawn's going to
It's
be
gonna
like
be about Twitch.
It's going to be like Spawn's going to be like a secondary character in that movie.
Dumb.
That's
I don't know.
Oh, no, that sounds like
when I
Birth of the
saw
Dragon.
when I heard that
Bullshit.
Todd McFarlane was the one writing the script, I was like, okay, sure, he can write the script. And then I heard that he was also directing him. I was like, I don't know how I feel.
I really hope they bring Danny DeVito back as the clown.
Was he the Violator?
The Violator,
Was it
yeah.
the Violator?
No, was it?
Yeah, it was.
It was
Danny.
John Leguizamo.
Yeah, wasn't it?
Was it?
Yeah, dude. Really?
He's really bad.
Live
at
fact-checking.
faces and actors.
I remember a very
I'm
small,
pretty sure it's John Leguizamo.
portly
I'm pretty sure
man.
like he said.
and I could have sworn it was Danny DeVito. That's all I say. I saw a clown. He was very small, portly.
He's he's small and poorly in the comics. I don't think he was
In the movie? Yeah.
And I
John
told you,
Leguizamo.
you're wrong. John Leguizamo
Yes.
God,
Okay.
he's Violator.
Oh, John Leguizamo?
was the Violator. He was
Oh yeah, there he is.
He was also.
Tell me I wouldn't be exactly wrong if I said Danny DeVito though. Off
You
the top
would
of my
be.
head.
Because you're thinking of the Penguin.
Yeah, 'cause I am thinking of that.
Wow, I hardly remember that.
He was
what
also
looked like in
Sid from
costume.
Ice Age.
Yes,
yes.
Thought I'd point that.
Thought I'd point that one out.
Oh yeah, he's Sid the Sloth, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't anyone care?
I mean, he does his John Leguizamo voice.
Yeah, with a lisp.
He's also in John Wick.
He's also in Kick-Ass.
That's true.
He's also in Chef.
Yeah, that Chef's a good movie.
Dude, Chef's is a great movie.
He's also in
Have you
John
seen
Wick
Chef?
2.
Yeah.
You haven't seen Chef?
I haven't seen
Every
Chef,
time
but
I
yeah.
dude,
I'm a chef.
you
I've seen
should
Ratatouille though.
you should only watch
Close
that movie
enough.
after you've eaten something.
Hey,
If you watch that movie on an empty
Ratatouille
stomach, I guarantee you'll be hungry
Dude,
like 5
it was
minutes into
midnight
that
and I was
movie.
watching this guy on YouTube making food from movies and shit, and I was getting so hungry.
You
Give
live
me
right
one of
next
those
to Taco
pizzas
Bell,
from
though.
like Ninja Turtles and that's like with all that weird
Yeah,
But
shit.
like he was making like good shit, and I
Hey,
don't want.
this
I
is a
want
10.
Real
The pizza
shit.
was
Were you
$13.50.
You were watching like,
30
like
minutes
a
late,
video at
dude.
2 in the morning of some
Oh,
dude
come
who
on.
loved us,
I
and
could've
you're like,
found
watch
the
that
place.
shit.
Wise man says forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price
It's
for late pizza.
Cool.
Fire.
So did you see those the $200 Marvel's Capcom Infinite thing?
You can't even take the Infinity Stones out of the fucking box.
That's dumb.
Did you see what they look like, though?
my-
They look
They
like
look like
Easter
Easter
eggs.
eggs.
It's
What
fucking
the fuck is
Easter
that?
eggs, dude. They're perfect little ovals. They don't look
Fucking-
anything like they did in the picture they showed off.
Fucking Capcom got me all fucked up. You think I'm gonna pay for that shit, dude? Shit. But
The
I will
only
give
good thing about that bundle though were the statues. The statues,
Statues do look nice, but
But
fuck
then
that
again, the
bullshit,
statues
dude.
are random. You don't pick which ones you get.
See?
Of course.
And
And you said
it's-
you can't take the gems out of the
You
box?
can't take them out of the fucking
See?
box.
all they do is light up. That's it.
And what you guys are talking about is what this guy comment. The first comment I saw, this guy was like, "All you fucking fans are like, no, they got me fucked up. Y'all gonna spend money on it anyway." And I was like,
Fuck no,
I was
man.
like, that nigga's right. I know you're gonna play the game.
I didn't really
I
like
am not. I don't.
somebody
I
has
like,
it.
I like
I know,
almost.
right?
I like
fucking
nothing about Infinite right now. It
No,
does not
like,
please me.
The only thing I like about Infinite is that it's out and I can stop seeing all the promos.
Are we doing sound level wire?
There you guys are good.
Oh, okay.
like
So
just fucking.
Where's Marvel vs. Capcom 2 HD 4K?
Like it's cool. They added
Ultimate 3.
They added the Monster Hunter as a character. That's cool.
Did they?
Oh, they announced the full DLC roster.
Listen,
Monster Hunter,
Apparently, the thing is the DLC's all on
Venom,
this.
Winter Soldier, and Black Widow.
Yeah, apparently
and like
the DLC's
one,
on disc,
like one or
sucks.
two Capcom characters.
They announced like 5 fucking Marvel characters and then 1 Capcom character.
Well, and Black Panther's.
Black Panther's DLC.
Is any your pre-order bonus?
But he's DLC still. He's
And
part of the
technically that
season
makes
pass.
him DLC. I didn't like the bait. I didn't like the demo for Infinite.
I mean, like I heard
think where they
the
fucked up
Versus
was making-
is a lot better,
Yeah.
but
I think where they
Yeah.
fucked up was making the story the demo and not the not a.
well,
voice
even
story.
then, like the easy combo system is.
I'd assume you could shut that off though.
I hope you can.
Yeah, it'd be like the first Marvel vs. Capcom. Marvel vs. Capcom 2, you can choose technical or easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even
Wasn't it, like,
even
automatic or
fucking
manual Yeah.
fucking
Like that?
Same thing with like SNK vs. Capcom. Remember they do that a lot too. You
Yeah.
can
yeah.
choose technical
Arxis
or
does that
auto.
with their games
So
too.
And then like the 3 different
Like
class
Blaze
systems.
Blue, Guilty
Beta,
Gear.
Alpha,
They have
Delta.
like Guilty Gear Xrd had what was it, technical and stylish, which was just
Oh, you're
fucking
right. Yeah.
like
Oh,
easy
yeah.
combo mode.
Axe
So I assume
systems.
DBZ, which Danny played because he got
Yeah,
to the
that
beta.
nice smooth transition there,
Fucking
buddy.
working on it, buddy.
A plus, dude. Perfect.
Isn't the new DBZ fighters made by Axis Systems? Axis.
Arxis, yeah.
Arxis, yeah.
They do
But
some
yeah,
transition
I played it.
builds.
It's fucking great.
Fuck you, man. You got into it.
Yeah,
I signed
me
up
and Adam
the
got
same
into
day
it.
as you.
I did
and
too.
I got denied.
We all. I don't
Actually, you know
understand.
what? I signed up twice though.
What the?
Yeah, that's how you got it the second time.
Because
I
I signed up the first time it opened, and then I got an email from PlayStation like, "Here's your VIP code." So I signed up with that, and then
I didn't even
got
get a
it.
VIP
I got a
code.
VIP.
And then the day Adam said like, "Hey, who got into the beta?" I'm like, I didn't get in." And then like an hour later, I checked my email. It's like, "Hey, here's the
I
code."
checked my email that day, and they were like, "Sorry, it's full."
But
So-
we'll make sure you participate in the next one.
So it threw me off for how to get into the lobbies because there's like.
I think they did the same thing with Guilty Gear because in
So
Guilty Gear you go in like a little
there's regions.
virtual room, right?
There's regions, and then there's sections of the regions, and each section has 64 lobbies in it, or has like it has a lot of lobbies, 64 max per lobby, and you go in and you walk in as a little avatar as one of the DBZ characters, and then you go to the arena and you just wait to match up with somebody. And it takes a good while. It takes like a minute or two to match up with one person.
I've seen a lobby. I think you shared me a picture of a lobby where like literally every avatar was like Gohan or something like that, and you're all in the arena like just waiting for a match.
Yeah,
DBZ fighters. That's fighting mode.
so it's interesting. You have loadouts for what character for your 3 characters and the map. So that was pretty cool. And then I played it. Oh, it's fucking nice, dude. It's man. I mean,
I'm happy I got to play it at Anime Expo because fuck, dude, that game.
oh man,
It's definitely
dude.
something you're gonna get.
I will definitely pick it up. Like
That
I know
dude,
I said I
like-
fell off DBZ, but like that game.
Like I was playing rounds with that, and I was like, dude, this is an instant pre-order for me right here, dude. Like, fuck. My boy Trunks is in there. Piccolo was going hard. Krillin is pretty good in there.
When are we getting Bardock though?
And there's a survey. It was a 20-question survey, and the last question was like, "What do you want in Dragon Ball FighterZ?" I'm like, "Let me get my boy Bardock, like real quick, like come on."
But we're getting Android 21.
Yeah, I mean, my only complaint is the servers, and custom dialogue is wishy-washy. Like Trunks, I was Trunks, and my opponent was Frieza. So of course Trunks says, Goku's not the only Super Saiyan. I am," and he transforms, and then Frieza just does his generic dialogue.
Well, cracker crabber patty.
Let's see who's the real Super Saiyan.
I'll get you. What was it? Fucking.
But yeah, dude, like honestly, like this game feels done, and like I know they're not done, but it feels
Remember
done.
when they showed it off? What was it?
Dude, okay, what
at
we
Evo,
played,
they were like, "It's 20% done."
yeah, what we played at AX, I'm like, this feels done.
It could have been done. They could have told me you can buy it right here.
And they still got to balance
It's like
out
the
his boxes.
it's like the Devolver. He thought the developer thought of it.
It's
you buy
okay.
it, right?
It's okay.
Buy it right now.
Because you have to
You
remember,
want this game so
they
much busted out
basically
in front of me right
at the
now,
time
I'll
that they
probably
released
give
the
you a free
demo, they're
pre-order.
only releasing characters that
Jesus.
are already good to go, like hitboxes and everything. So they're
Yeah.
calculating everything else for every other character that they still haven't
Oh yeah,
calibrated
of
with.
course, but like yeah, no, it's
So I feel like the roster's gonna be a pretty good size. I'd say 20 to 30.
at least 20, and then DLC for sure.
I hope at least. Well, it may be too much, but like if they do like a DLC packs.
Honestly,
I feel like
I
if they
think
did
packs are coming out for arcs.
They would add like super characters and all that stuff.
Oh, no,
they could
okay,
go crazy,
so,
right? No, this is between something, right?
So I for sure think Super's going to be involved because Golden Frieza's in there. Goku and Vegeta have their Super Saiyan Blue forms for the pre-order, and they revealed 3 new characters when the beta dropped. Like Miguel said, it was Android 21. They added Yamcha and they added Tien, and Tien's wearing his DB Super costume, not his Dragon Ball Z costume he wears during the Cell Saga.
I recently found out from the show that Blue is not the same as God. God is the red version, right? Like it's
Well,
like
there's
some kind
God,
of
and then there's Super Saiyan Blue, which is Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan.
They
So
just
what
changed
is-
it to blue.
What is better, God or Blue?
Um,
Because I've seen fights in like the Super Show where like Goku's blue and then he has to go red for a second and then he has to go back to blue.
oh, they do that as a technique to switch up like speeds and power.
Oh yeah, because
Because
blue
red's
is
faster.
Or red is faster.
Red's faster, but blue's stronger.
Ah.
Yeah. Which I do think they stole that from that fan comic, Dragon Ball Multiverse.
Mm-hmm.
I think Super's just straight up copy paste from that.
I'm just waiting for my silver Super Saiyan 5.
Well, there's a new Super Saiyan form or whatever. Oh, dude! So we were at that anime shop at the mall, and they had a Super Saiyan 5 figure. And I'm like, get this non-canon shit out of here.
Just literally
Oh, no.
knock it
I
off.
have to
Okay,
tell you,
man. Like I like Super Saiyan 5.
No, I love Super
design-wise.
Saiyan 5. It looks fucking dope. But the kicker, dude, was they have like these ghetto ass Lego for Dragon Ball Z.
Jesus, I know.
For Dragon Ball Super, right? And I picked it up. I'm like, I showed
Mega block
Carl.
shit is this?
I showed Carl, and I'm like, dude, this is such bullshit. This is how you know it's a knockoff. It says Master Roshi, but the image, the character, is from Dragon Ball Multiverse. I forgot what universe number it was, but that's when Krillin took over Master Roshi's spot. So he has the beard and everything, and it's just Master Roshi. I'm like, y'all make
When you use fan art, right?
yeah, that shit.
It's like I remember they sold those knockoff Nendoroids of like Attack on Titan, and they have that Levi with the eyes fucking cockeyed, like looking in different directions and shit.
Like your Mercury, like
I'm
your
about
Mercury
to
keychain.
trip
We
you
also
through.
got that at the Tokyo shop.
Yeah.
You remember that? She
And I was
still
like,
has that.
no, that time we were like, no, let's get Karinna something really shitty on purpose.
Yeah, no, I fucking love it.
My name is Mercury.
My name is Mercury.
Oh, you still have it?
Yeah, of course.
Wow, that's so
She has
shitty,
like,
dude.
yeah, dude.
You know what? This looks like Mob Psycho art.
We did it ironically for the meme.
Oh yeah.
She also has fucking puke
Um,
green hair. I love it.
But yeah, so Dragon Ball Fighters is having a new original character, Android 21.
OC Do Not Steal by
OC Do
Toriyama.
Not Steal by Toriyama.
It's a female, right?
Yeah,
the
female,
red,
cool.
The red curly
She's
hair.
probably the main antagonist for the dumb story that's gonna have.
That she's gonna invent the weapon that wipes everybody's mind. Makes them forget this ever happened.
You know what? You know who I hope they include in the packs? I hope if they have at least a pack, if they release them in packs of fighters, it's a pack of 5 or 4, and they have at least 4 packs. I feel like this would be a huge opportunity wasted if you don't include some of the characters from the movies.
Oh yeah,
You
no,
don't-
movie pack, Bardock,
Yeah.
Broly.
If you don't include anything
Janemba.
from Dragon Ball, why can't I get Son Goku Jr.? You know what I'm saying? Like,
But you want the
Bojack.
5.
I want my power pole extended, bro. Like, I'm
But
not
they
gonna fucking lie.
said there will not be multiple versions of a character in this game.
That's good, but I'm like Kid Goku. At least Kid
So
Goku
unlike
can be
those
his own
other
person.
DBZ games where it's like here's
Dude,
6 versions
okay,
of Goku.
Xenoverse 1, 4v4, you can have a whole team of Goku.
Literally, that's
Because there's God Goku, there's Super Saiyan 4, and then there's Goku, and then there's like Kid Goku or something. So you can have 4. And I was like, wow. Good stuff, man. I think there was 5 in Tenkaichi 3, because there's Kid Goku, and then there's GT Kid Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Young Goku at the end of Dragon Ball, and then just normal Goku.
Now, is it still a Dragon Ball Z game? Let's say this shit gets released, but Hercule is not on the roster.
Dude, I want fucking Hercule to show up in... I know he's not going to show up in Fighters, but that'd be cool.
I hope he does. Like I said, I don't really think it's a Dragon Ball Z game unless he's on the roster. Mr. Satan himself?
Yeah, Mark, or whatever his
Like,
name
even
is.
as a character,
Max
would
Satan
make sure he's
or
on
whatever.
any
Oh, yeah, what the
roster.
fuck? I think it was Mark Satan or something.
I like,
Miguel,
I don't
Devil.
follow them to the T, but whenever there is a new Dragon Ball Z game,
Wait, hold up. Did you not know that?
what?
No.
Did you not know that Videl's name is just Devil?
I didn't know
Because
that.
Mr. Satan, oh my
Vidal's name is just an anagram of devil.
Oh,
Vidal?
shit. Well, speaking... Yeah. what the-
Pan,
Wow.
Pan's name is just
I'm
bread in
watching
Spanish.
The mindset.
It's bread in Japanese.
That's true.
Because it's from Portuguese.
Pan.
Oh,
We learned that.
That's
really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, the reason the Japanese say bread as pan is because they got it from the Portuguese traders that would show up in like the 1700s because they didn't have a fucking word for it.
Pan?
Pan.
Pan?
And
Pan?
they're like, that's easy to say.
Nani?
Take it.
Pan.
Nani?
I'll just need to say chupa mi huevos.
They also announced 2 new characters. They announced 2 new characters for Xenoverse 2. Super Boo, Gohan absorbed.
Oh, I saw that.
And then Dabura, which I thought was interesting. Like, wow, Dabura, I haven't seen him in a DBZ game in a while. Bobby's henchman.
Okay.
The red Piccolo.
Yeah.
Turns you to stone with his spit.
You know who would make a good addition to fighters?
Who?
Omega Shenron, because he looks like a fucking...
I like the other
Honestly,
one.
okay,
One, the fire
it's
one,
not a DBZ game without Mr. Satan, and it's also not a DBZ game without GT characters.
You gotta get in there, dude. You gotta
Every
pull,
DBZ
you gotta
game
pull
has
the
a GT
stupid
You just
shit.
need Pan, literally Pan.
Pam's never been in a fighter, has she?
Yeah, she has
She's been in Tekken 3.
Really?
Yeah, she was in 3.
I remember.
I think she was in 2 as well.
You know
what?
can't have a DBZ fighter without fucking Mr. Satan and without my man, Saiyaman.
Oh, Saiyaman. Oh, Brawly. Okay, if you're not putting Brawly in that bitch, Mr. Satan himself.
Let me get my boy Yajirobe. Like, yo.
See,
Get that fucking cat he hangs out with.
Get my boy Korin.
Corn, yeah.
Get that pig.
You should at least look.
fucking-
If you ain't even gonna include Nail, I ain't even buying the game, bro.
Get that pig.
Nah, let me get
what the fuck
Pecan,
is that
dude.
pig's name that hangs out with
Pecan.
the Oolong? Yeah, get Oolong.
I really need to see some movie antagonists.
Dude, let me
I
get
need to see,
those
Janemba.
funky
What is it?
brothers from GT.
What was that dude's name?
Who?
Not Janemba.
Yeah, Janemba?
The fat guy, and then he
Janemba.
transfers
Okay.
into the purple dude with the sword.
That's
Yeah,
Janemba still.
Janemba.
Yeah, Janemba.
Janemba.
Janemba,
Popo
Pecan,
playable.
Pope. He would murder somebody, I bet.
Yeah.
He just give you the black face.
That would be my
You
name.
just see like the whole thing go dark, and you just see him lift up his eyes with a smile, and then that's it. Game
I know, I mean,
It's super. Just the screen goes black and then his face is there. Well, it'll be purple now because now
Are
they're
you talking about it'd just be like Akuma's
If you think
suit.
about it,
It would just be Raging Demon with his face instead of the fucking heaven symbol.
if you think about it, and this is never correlated to me until just now, if you just look at Mr. Popo, he's just a really black slime from Dragon.
Yeah, he has the exact same.
It's the same face and everything. He's just
Same
super
eyes.
black.
Well, he's like a dark purple now because they had to edit him.
No,
Otherwise it was
he's a dark blue.
dark blue now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because they're like blackface
In
is
Kai.
bad.
Yeah.
In Japan, they finally found out blackface is a bad thing.
We were
Japan was
watching-
late in the race game.
Remember
No.
One Piece? There's a part where fucking Luffy.
Remember, Luffy, with the afro, you have the
Luffy.
power
I saw
of the
that panel
black people
today
in your
again.
hands.
It's like Usopp is telling Luffy, he's like, he's got an afro on. He's like, you know, the saying goes, Luffy, that all champions are black, or is it that all blacks are champions? Either way, you put this on, and you will have the power of the black
people.
Then it said, he
it's
says,
just don't love the
he says
black.
their athletic prowess or whatever, their powers are still scientifically unknown to us.
And Luffy even talks like ghetto and shit. Like,
It's
He
the
does.
best. Oh, it's
remember,
I love how they don't get it.
Ice Shield 21.
iShield 21 has this whole.
You could train all you want, but you can't beat a black person in speed.
Oh my god, iShield 21 did it the best too.
Because they're like, the limit is 4.1. And then here comes the American team and they have the black guy there. And
But
like,
the coach is racist,
the
remember?
coach is super racist.
He hates this black kid on their team because he lost to a black guy in the NFL and his wife left him or some shit like that for a black man, I think, and he got pissed.
Wow.
And then so it's
I'm talking about
This is-
iShield
He said this is
21.
One Piece.
sorry, yeah, I Shield 21. But yeah, so they haven't seen
Like,
the American
you're
team in
racist.
like a year or
Yeah, something
whatever.
like that.
And so when they had the rematch and like they're running at 4.1 and then like I forgot what the black guy does and then he runs faster. It's like he broke the speed of light. He gets at 4.0. Like nobody can beat him.
They're literally doing like a 100-yard dash in like 3 seconds or some shit. It's
Oh,
the dumbest shit.
Japan.
I love it. Japan doesn't get because Japan, black people are either rappers or they're athletes. That's it.
Killer Bees a
Have
rapper.
you-
How many black people showed up in Kuroko? Imagine if a black guy showed up
One
and slam
foreigner.
dunk.
I think there was
If
one
a black guy
foreigner.
showed up and slam dunk, you know, it's like that's it.
Have you seen
Okay, wait, hold on. You remember in Gantz, right?
Yeah, the black guys who were there, the New York dudes.
No,
yeah.
not even that. What that one character did to get back into Gantz, he painted himself like a black guy.
What? Okay, I don't remember
Wait,
that.
I do remember.
You remember
No, okay,
that?
okay. Look, all right.
But what arc was this?
Okay, there was.
Was this after the war in Tokyo?
No. This was
before.
This was right when the vampires started to become a thing. Okay,
Oh.
you remember Kuro Keikono?
Yeah.
So it's the main character.
Yeah, he left.
This is after the Buddha thing, so everybody died,
Yeah.
and he was like by himself, and this was right when he found Tai. Okay, so after like a couple months with him and Tai, there was this part where he meets somebody else inside the room, and he's just like a natural born killer, and he's just like, I just want to keep doing this shit, all this stuff, and then Kay buys himself out, but the other guy is still in, so he's like, nah, I'm gonna need my team, we're gonna fucking do this. So what he does is he like sets up this mass shooting at Akihabara or something like that.
Oh yeah, I remember.
No,
Yeah,
you have
and
it,
then he
you
like
have it mixed
blackface.
up. You have it mixed up. He wants to go back into Gantz.
He
That was
didn't
the
buy
thing.
himself out though. I think there was a reason
No.
why he needed Kay.
He finished Gantz and he wanted to go back in or some shit. So that's why he killed everybody. And then he killed himself at the end.
Yeah, that's true.
And then the room was just full of just a bunch of Japanese people, and they all died off instantly.
Yeah, that's
You know,
true.
yeah.
All of
God,
them
I
got
rem-
fucked
I
up.
remember-
So you're telling me is that he tricks Gantz by putting on blackface?
No, he
to get
doesn't
in?
trick. He
That's because
basically
he's really tall.
he made himself.
Like a black person, right? That was their logic when they wrote it.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
didn't do it to trick Gantz. He used it because that's just the thing he wanted to do as he was killing people.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
so
saying?
that way they
look
wouldn't
black?
catch. Yeah, so they wouldn't catch
They're
him.
like, who's this? They'd be like, who's this foreigner killing people here?
Mhm, yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
So he just started a mass shooting.
And like, so when I saw that, I'm like, man, Japan is fucked if that shit happens in real life, because they're like, what's a gun?
Blame the black guy.
What's a gun? There's only like 5 of them in the country.
Of course. Who wouldn't? Just
I
blame
love
the black
Joji's.
guy.
Have you
Joji's
guys
vlog.
remember seeing that GIF? It's like basically
You haven't
Yeah.
changed that,
Fucking
I don't know.
GIF, whatever.
I don't know, man.
Okay, do you remember
Just say
seeing
Giffy
that?
Jiff.
Do you remember seeing that Jiffy peanut butter of
Yeah.
that one fucking guy? He's like wearing like a skeleton mask, and he's like coming up on this Asian lady, and he like says that.
Wasn't the Iron Man mask?
Yeah, it was an Iron Man mask, and then the girl doesn't freak out, and he takes it off, and he's a black guy, and he's like, oh!
that was pretty funny, yeah.
Oh, Japan.
Really good.
Oh, Japan, dude. Japan's something else.
They still don't
Yasuke's
get
cool
it.
as shit, though.
They still
in
don't
Neo.
get it. Yasuke's
Oh,
cool,
the
yeah.
Tyler, the Creator one. He was like, "Guess where I'm from?"
Not around here. You should see his interview where he goes paintballing with his fans in England,
That was funny.
and they ask him like weird questions, like, do you hate it like when you're at a restaurant and like you're drinking water and they just fill it up for you again, and then Tyler the Creator's just like, how the Creator's just like, how the fuck do you know that?
Oh, yeah.
And
His
then
reason is like, why the fuck can't you just let me finish my water? Let me enjoy getting to the bottom.
like, and he was saying like there was one time he was at a restaurant, he finished the water, someone was like about to fill it up, and he just covered the water with his hands, looked at the person, was like, no more, and the person was just so confused and angry. Then he asked the person, like, how do you know that? He's like, I just know. He's just like, and then Tyler's just like, you're fucking weird.
Fucking weird.
Let's move on. We were getting sidetracked real bad. Japan and black people, though.
Yeah.
So
What
this
an
is,
interesting topic.
so this is something that I thought was dumb because everybody's trying to be safe, right? I'm talking about Bungie and what they did, right? Somebody pointed out that what was it, Warlock arms?
No, Hunter
Oh,
arms.
the Hunter, yeah.
there was
the
Hunter
Kazakh.
arms
The ones
that
that
had
are
a
based
symbol.
on the Vice armory.
Yeah. Somebody pointed out that, like, hey, that looks like that spells Kek on his arms, right? And so Bungie did an update, and they were like, they patched it out of the game, and they went on social media and apologized if that offended anybody.
Unintentional keck.
Yeah,
What is the actual name of
internalized
that
oppression, dude.
And
It's like Kazakhstan, right? Or some shit.
Kyrgyzstan, yeah.
Kyrgyzstan.
Which is
very-
the most
very rare.
stupid
And
thing.
okay, I looked at the flag, and I'm like, it kind of looks like it, but like,
No. The whole point is that Kek is like the whole reason about the Kekistan thing is because
Well,
Kekistan's
'cause-
flag
yeah.
looks like the fucking German.
Luftwaffe.
The Nazi, one of the Nazi flags. I forget which one.
Yeah.
And they're like, that's bad. And Bungie's like, correlation, PEMDAS, bad.
it's just like
PEMDAS.
It was like with One Piece when they changed Whitebeard's flag. Remember
Or
that?
Neji's symbol on his head.
Or Neji's symbol.
Yeah.
The Buddhist symbol.
Well, when you
The
go to
Buddhist
Japan, though,
swastika.
like they
All over
have
the time.
those.
They use. I remember there was a
Yeah,
big
but they,
deal. There was a big deal in Japan because tourist maps marked like Shinto temples and shit with that. I forget what it's
Swastika.
called.
There was a
The
petition
swastika.
out to remove
to
those.
change them out to a different symbol.
Yeah,
And
They
that
didn't- I
pissed
don't
me
think
off,
it went-
like,
Because
no.
it's like, well, foreigners aren't going to get it what it means.
Yeah. Yeah, like so, like when they translated One Piece, they got rid of they changed the white.
Yeah,
beard
well,
symbol
yeah.
and
Now
everything.
White Piece is not White Piece.
Piece.
Whitebeard's canon flag is just the regular cross.
Kubo's right at the point where he's like, I don't give a fuck about this manga anyways. I'm gonna keep it on the sword.
Yeah, you don't give a fuck.
Akiel's is straight up asleep over there.
He does that a
Yeah.
lot. That's why he doesn't get paid.
Well, the fan's on.
No, I'm just listening.
I didn't heard you.
But that upset me.
No, because you guys are talking about like all this.
Japan and black people, you can input.
Japan and black people.
Yeah,
Oh my
that's
God.
what we're talking about.
Well, like, all I'm
You
saying
ain't
is if you go to Japan, you're automatically like a rapper.
Akil, while you're up, what are your thoughts about Battleborn being dead?
It was bound to happen.
But within it, but that short.
No, but the only thing is,
Barely, almost a little over a year.
the only thing is, like, I don't see what the big deal is, and people are like,
Final
oh,
Fantasy
he
IX
died. It's
got
like,
re-released for the
the problem
PS4
with
today.
the problem with Battleborn dying, the story was not that great. The gameplay was good.
Yeah.
It was just that they just rushed it. That's the only problem with Battleborn. They just rushed it.
They rushed it
They
enough
fucked
to
up.
do
They fucked up.
Yeah,
They-
that's it.
They
yeah.
delayed it, and it was supposed to come out before Overwatch, and they delayed it, and
honestly-
it came out literally like a week span within each other.
Yeah.
Battleborn came out, and everybody's all like,
The last-
Overwatch, and
Oh, it's only 16
you know,
of us,
everybody's
yeah.
already got they already bent over
I'll say yes
bent
to
over
it.
Blizzard anyway. So,
Because I know
and
you're-
even
If
the
it
director,
came out like maybe 4
I
or
don't
5
need to
months
buy this game
before
now. This is the-
Overwatch, it would have been fine.
Yeah.
and even the director,
I saw that.
was like,
You
he
saw it too,
came
right?
out and said like,
No, I saw what you
IGN's been doing interviews with the head director of Gearbox.
Final
He's
Fantasy
like-
IX
And when
came
they
out.
talk about Battleborn, he's like, it's hard to bring
Oh, I did, yeah.
like, he's like,
I do like the theme
that's
for it,
what we
though. It's
tried.
nice.
And he's like, but that's not what the community wanted, basically. Like,
Yeah, but
he knows what
the
he fucked up,
director's a bitch.
Oh, Cliff Blazinski?
No, Randy Pitchford.
Oh, fuck Randy
He's a
Pitchford.
but yeah,
He's the guy.
He's
He's,
And he's not a good Australian
He's a cunt
cunt.
and a cunt.
He's the bad kind of cunt.
he's the one that made Borderlands also, and he's the
Yeah.
one that brought back Duke Nukem
He's
Forever.
also the one that embezzled money from
Tap
aliens,
that money.
Colonial
from aliens, colonial marines, and he's like, "That's not true, guys. I didn't take those millions of dollars."
Fucking Randy Pitchford.
As
Show
James
them
Wade his new Lamborghini.
And then Lawbreakers going the same route, dude.
That's
Even
funny.
worse.
Lawbreakers is funny though, because
Oh, yeah?
Cliff Blazinski's a stupid asshole.
Yeah, he's like,
Have you seen that video?
and this is that. He's like,
Have you seen that
saying,
video of him standing there where he's like, where he's saying how the game is gonna be free to play? He's like, yeah, guys, I know that $60 multiplayer only bullshit. That same video, it's like 8 times he says that exact same line, and then it's like, Lawbreakers drops free to play. Now you have to pay for it.
I remember
Oh.
that.
that's
This is
Get
sad,
it?
'cause
Did
this
you
is
cop that? Did anybody cop that?
Well, see, the sad thing is,
I wanted to,
like
but
Akiel said,
not free to play.
like how he said the gameplay for Battleborn was pretty fun. Lawbreakers, same thing. I heard that the gameplay is actually pretty good. Sad thing is, people were like, it's just kind of boring with everything, like design wise and everything. Because Lawbreakers is Overwatch, but with gravity effects. and
Yeah,
shit.
but you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy though? Like that's like Fortnite. You guys heard about Fortnite, right?
that's been in the works for
no,
years.
no. But
though.
you know you can download that game for free, but how they fuck you is like, yeah, no, you download the server. And you're like, what? And you have to buy the Foundry packs in order to play. And it's like,
I gotta buy the start button.
yeah, you gotta buy the options, my nigga. That's what you have to do.
$10 for later. For
I gotta buy
the
burst
button.
mode. Hold up, bro. Hit story mode first.
Though.
Then
Like,
you
you can
gotta
download,
unlock
you
it.
can download the you can basically download the game itself, but you just have to buy.
It's like getting hooked up
the
with a
game
free
itself
car,
like
but
a
you gotta pay for
DLC.
the
Like
key.
you can buy like the case, but you have to buy the.
Just
It was
remember,
it was like how you could buy you could get Killer Instinct for free, but you could also buy the full version
yeah.
Oh, like Core Fighters too.
or Core Fighters.
Just remember,
Yeah.
with Metro Last Light when that came out. Oh, you want the hardest difficulty? Gotta buy the difficulty. Ranger,
right? Yeah.
Well, that's what they're doing, right? Hard mode and
You want to buy?
Zelda.
You gotta buy a difficulty.
I swear to God, if I have to buy the hard mode of
difficulties are in
Destiny
DLC,
2,
dude.
I'm just gonna fucking delete it. Like I'm
pretty
good.
much.
I can't even.
This is why you
imagine
need
the
guys
kind
need to play
of things
CD
they're gonna go
Projekt
into for
Red games.
Destiny
When they come
2.
about with DLCs and expansions, they're expansions.
Wasn't it? Was it the first DLC for Witcher 3 or the second one where they're like, we just pretty much remade a DLC as big as Witcher 2.
Oh yeah, that was
The third one, right?
no, 3. That was
No,
I know it's for the third
Blood
game,
Wine,
but which DLC was it? The first or second?
I think
second one, because the first one was still in the main map, but it was the northeasternmost part of the map because that place wasn't explored.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, like you can explore this area
With
now.
the French people.
No, that's
Oh.
Toussaint. That's Blood and Wine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Real quick, have you guys tried the new custom, like create your own character in Destiny? I looked at it and I'm like, there's nothing new.
No, it's just, from
Thank
what I
you.
saw in the videos, it's the
Thank
exact
you.
same character.
It's the
creator.
This is
Oh, that's
this is
just
probably
asshole
the
Randy
only
Pitchford.
input you're gonna hear her say about Destiny 2.
Okay, so
Miguel.
he was like, oh, why don't you
I've
make
been
a
hearing him
character?
bitch about it. It's like, oh, what are you gonna make? Just make a character.
Just make a character because I want to see what you would look like. I'm like, oh,
Is that
there must be
This
something
is
that I
Randy
can
Pitchford.
like actually do
And, like I
because
stopped liking Borderlands.
I mean, he desperately wants me to
Same.
make
Like-
this character because apparently, like, mine would be like so different from any. No, I was like, literally, that's it.
you shut your fucking mouth.
He just wants you to make a.
I like
He just wants you to make a
Borderlands
pretty
1 a lot.
character so you can play.
Borderlands
So you can
2
play
was
that
my
one instead of the ugly one he made.
That's true. His is
Borderlands
fucking
is like
damn.
fuck the
His-
best.
It's a fun game. They're fun games.
Fugly as hell.
It's
It's
just
fun.
But honestly, because like,
Cell
remember
shaded.
they said like, oh, there's new features,
I mean,
there's more
I like the
features
details.
for custom character, and I
Yeah.
looked and I'm like,
So these new
Where?
features are
different
basically
paint faces,
the
different
hairstyles
hairs.
that they added still makes you look like lesbians. Every
I don't
single
know.
hairstyle.
I'm just a little mad that they're like, it's like you can transfer your character, but you can't change how they look or anything. People were
I know,
like,
at least
they should have
one-
let you do that.
That was my
They
point.
do it
like,
in God
why
Eater.
bother customizing it if you're gonna run into somebody that's gonna look exactly like you? Why bother customizing your character?
And I noticed
What's
because
the
my
point if I
second
wear helmets
character,
all the time?
my second
Exactly.
character that I have, the face paint that she has on is not in Destiny 2, and I was like, okay, so that's how I could be.
Oh
different.
yeah, the skull is gone. The whole skull
Skull's
thing.
gone. Because my second character looks like Gamora, and I was like, yeah, fuck it. So I have the yellow things. But, yeah. Speaking of Destiny, wait, did I already talk about this? Where are we?
No,
I don't know, we lost
before
track
you came
of the
over.
dog.
Dragon Crowns got confirmed for PS4
Dragon Crown Pro.
Pro on PS4 Pro,
Talk of it.
4K resolution. That's cool.
That's gonna be dope. Sorceress
So-
all day. But on some real shit though,
Elf Archer all day, bro.
Wait, so does that mean
let's get it. 4 players?
shouldn't
Yeah,
Okami
I'm
be
down.
on the Pro?
You already got
I'll
it
be
for
small
free
head
though.
magnet.
Why are you gonna try to?
On the Vita.
But yeah, but
Small
okay,
shoulder,
aren't you gonna be
that's
able
why
to
I
transfer your
did.
character or anything like that?
Oh no.
No.
I
Dude,
doubt
I was gonna say like, why wait to get it when you
but on
already
some
got it
real
for free?
shit though, have you seen the new gameplay for Code Vein? Oh my god!
saw- you know what?
That
I was
game
watching-
fucking.
I didn't see. I
amazing.
saw that there's like boss fight footage out yet. I didn't see that, but I saw the
No,
some of the other
no,
gameplay. It looks
but-
good.
but the one
I saw
that-
the
10-minute
17
gameplay, right?
Yeah, 10 minutes,
No,
17
but you
minutes.
know what I like
whatever it
about that though? I love how they explained like all that shit you see in the gameplay demo is not gonna be in the game because the guy was like, the IGN has it. They're like, oh yeah, no, this is built for us. This is not.
Oh,
no
it's one of those
spoilers.
private
Yeah,
builds
it's like
that
yeah,
just to show off.
Yeah, he's like,
okay, that's good.
none of this will be like none of this will be like the exact same.
Because I saw a boss fight thing, and I was like, I don't know if I want to watch that.
But you know what made me trip out though? It's like the Devour styles. There's 3 so far, and my favorite one is the Hound because what it does is it comes out of your shoulder. These two big ass dogs come out of your shoulder, right? And they're fucking all silver and shit. The Stinger, and then there's the Ogre, and I was like, dude. And the guy's like, yeah, they're gonna more. I was like, dude.
I'm a huge nerd for character creator, so I saw the character creation demo, and
It's
I'm like,
Dark
yes.
Souls, but guiding your characters. I'm like, yes.
Anime Dark Souls. That's what we
Anime Dark
needed.
Souls.
Do you
But we
wear
have
your helmet
Neo
in Destiny?
Slash
2?
God Eater.
I'm not in social
Slash
media.
God Eater.
I used in the first
Yeah, dude.
Destiny one. I did because
Where's my cousin?
there was an
Where's my
instance
cousin?
where
Danny.
somebody
I like
was
when it
has a real
my
story in
character.
I want to be a black.
Because
guy.
we got
It
our
randomly
different
came up to my
souls,
character,
we
and I got a
souls,
message
it's
in my
nice.
on my private message
you
in
guys
my
forget
chat,
about that one
and they're
game.
just like,
Talking
"Your character
about Lords of
ugly."
the Fallen.
And I was
No,
like,
not Lords of the Fallen,
I was like
it's,
offended mad quick. I was
Surge.
like, "What the fuck are you
The
talking
Surge,
about?"
yeah.
My face,
You know,
like,
you got
oh, fuck
Mecha
yeah,
Dark
like,
Souls.
Like your Tom Cruise game.
Now we
Yeah.
got.
And then she's like, "No, your character looks
Anime
ugly.
Dark
Your character
Souls,
looks
you
like
know.
Chucky."
Too bad
And
Dark
I
Souls
was
was
like,
the last one. They're like, no, we're done.
and so like a screenshot, and I showed all these fuckers. Yeah, so this random comes up to me when I'm playing Destiny 1. This is after this day. I never
He never took
checked-
his helmet off.
Yeah, I never took my. I had to take
Did
that
you ever
option
tell the
off.
story about like why this like the first and only time another nigga called him?
He's telling the story.
No, I'm
I
saying,
still
I'm
have
asking
those
her if she ever told it.
I never. I
Oh,
don't
okay.
know.
I've said this before.
No, you
It's
haven't.
so I was hanging out in the tower in D1, right? And I was just chilling, kind of just AFK for a little bit. And I have this player around me, and he's just like kind of like bumping into me and shit. And he sends me a message, just like, character's ugly, fuckface. And I was like, nigga, what? I was like, nigga, fuck you.
Literally out of nowhere, dude. I was laughing so hard. I was like, do you know the guy? I was like, I don't fucking know this guy.
I don't know, yeah, it was like some 12-year-old kid or something. So immediately, of course, I started talking about his mother, as is tradition. But he replies, he comes back to me, he's like, he's like, yeah, dude, like, your character looks a little bit like Chucky. It's fucking ugly. And I was like, no, we need to take this as a crucible right now. Fuck this nigga.
1v1 me, bitch.
1v1 me, nigga. Melee only.
And since then, I screen cap and I show my boys to confirm, like, this kid's an asshole. And instead, the backfires on me and everybody's like, no, yeah, your character's ugly. So I was like, okay.
As his boys were supportive.
In D1, the best class to be in Crucible.
Hunters, yeah.
No, the best class would be
Warlock.
Hands down. Fucking after all the updates, Blade Dancing. Blade Dancing is so much fun with Blink because all you do is blink.
I forgot you were a warlock.
Yeah,
the second warlock in
Blade
Destiny.
Dancers.
Second one that I know.
Yeah.
And they had a faster
Jay's
kill
the
than the
only
Arc
warlock.
Strider.
Really?
The Arc
The last
Strider, it'll
warlock
still
of
take you a good
Destiny.
life to kill.
last
Like,
one.
all you just gotta do is...
I love Blade Dancing in the Crucible just to dick around, but like.
Oh my one more. Shinderu.
No, hey, I'm not
I
gonna
saw
lie.
you joined the clan.
Yeah,
Man,
I thought it was
show
like
you
just for
every
like
single
another
sequel.
like group thing. I didn't know it was just for Destiny.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you if you got
Show me
Destiny.
that
No, not
shit.
yet.
Oh,
I'm thinking about getting a PS4 when I come back from Japan. So.
That would be a very...
You should watch Critical's moist meter on
Oh, I
Destiny
love
2.
his moist meter. I saw it on Destiny 2.
It's really good.
Like, remember, he complains
And
about the exact same part about the raid we
fucking
were
pleasure
bitching about.
gardens is the worst part of the raid.
That's why I asked about it. I'm like, oh, I fucking love Critical.
Nani?
Anywho, guys,
The Ballyhoo, though.
I guess they added Black Lightning to Injustice 2 as a skin.
Yep, I saw that.
Yes, but hands down though, I thought Raiden was gonna be Raiden was an overkill, dude. His final special in fucking Injustice 2 was like, why wasn't that in MKX, dude?
I
Dude.
saw it. I'm like, this is the best one.
Dude,
This is the best
his
one.
special, that nigga's a fucking dick, dude. Cause like his special, like he launches him in the air, right? As he's going up, lightning's hitting him down. This nigga's in front of the moon, fucking makes the Mortal Kombat dragon, just fucking drags him back down to the earth. I was like, where was this at in MK? Where the fuck was this at in MKX? And this nigga's combos are stupid good.
Yeah.
Is it like a mixture of all three variations?
Cause
That's
all variation, cause like the way he does it, he switches in between them, and one of his combos, he shocks him, teleports behind him, fucking drags him across the stage. I'm like, Jesus, dude.
My favorite variation is still my favorite variation for Raiden, even though I fucking sucked at using it, was the trap hat. The stupid thing, he's just like, he would like throw two different traps, and then like they would be like the, what do you call them? Like the rods, and then they would just conduct electricity between each other.
Yeah.
So all I have to do is just put one on one end of the map and put one on the other.
They're gonna.
You can do that too, but not as far.
Yeah,
not as far, because he's like in the hit, like a certain hitbox.
Okay.
Raiden's gonna be scary as fuck, dude.
I can't wait to see Hellboy.
You have a story to share?
Kind of.
Good, sir?
So go on Instagram right now. Shelby's gonna start his own podcast with his own girlfriend.
Yeah, I know. It's in the works.
Do you want to know
the suck?
You don't want to know what it's called? And I found this hilarious.
We
Way
like
to support your boy.
What is it called?
SS Radio.
Because their name.
No.
Their name.
No, it's a double entendre.
Because SS was
You're not talking about.
Yes, I know.
Yes.
Yes.
But it's also because their name.
Okay, you can't do that in America.
Their first names are both start with an S.
Yeah, sure. That's what the font says, right?
Yeah, two lightning bolts, right?
You can't. No.
Very wholesome. Very wholesome.
You can't.
Fucking
You can't.
liar.
You're telling me that they're not gonna get swatted if so.
Those people in those 1950s photos he shares hate that shit. Norman Rockwell's rolling in his grave.
Norman Rockwell.
He's like, I didn't paint this shit. Good on him for starting a podcast, though.
I don't know about the name.
I hope you overtake it eventually and make it another subsidiary.
Yeah, I'm just going to absorb his podcast, yeah.
Then you'll absorb his girlfriend.
Good job.
Oh, wow.
Seriously, Shelby, change your name, bro. Change the name of the podcast.
Did you know
Shelby
a little fact about Shelby, ex-host of Marvel Talk? He's now a friend of the show.
Fake friend.
Oh no! So it was funny. Earlier this morning I recorded Marvel Talk with Connor, and he was like, "Yeah, Shelby wants to get on." I'm like, "Oh, he wants to be a guest on our podcast."
Damn.
Not even a
It's
co-host,
like
a
that.
guest.
Well, that's what Connor said last episode. He's like, "So what do we call him now? A co-host, a friend of the show?"
Well, I feel like it's the same with Oscar. He's
that's
a
funny.
guest now.
He's still part of it until he decides to leave.
So he formally quits.
Yeah.
It's about that time, Grant.
He won't ever. He
Almost.
was like sketching up that
So, yeah.
the logo you guys
Get
wanted.
some of that crush.
Yeah.
So anywho, I guess I'll wait for him to talk about that.
Yes.
Hey guys, we got that Cosplay Deviants Kickstarter launched, and it's already funded.
What? That was quick.
Within the day.
Nice.
Those figs are expensive.
$85 to get one of the figures, or you could spend $250 tier to get all 3 figures that they have. They only have one set so far. It was
You want to
Foxy.
split 250?
Foxy Cleopatra.
It was 3 of them, and they're all Jedi's. It's a limited run.
Akiel.
I'm sorry.
I made an Austin Powers reference.
Watch out! What did you say?
And a whole lot of woman.
That's the first thing you came around when we said Foxy Cleopatra. I was like, I'm a hoe. It's a good show. It's a good movie.
What movie?
Austin Powers, the gold member.
I never saw Austin
Oh my
Powers.
fucking god.
Anyways,
Wow.
Bet you can name fucking
Kill yourself.
weebs.
Wheats? Like
No,
I
weed.
hold the lawn?
There's Agent Orange. There's
Not-
Alaska
no.
Thunderfuck. There's
We still lost.
ATF's my favorite.
You
So-
said Agent Orange, and then my first thing I was like, this isn't Syria. What the fuck are you talking about?
You mean Vietnam?
Both.
Oh.
So Rooster Teeth announced Ruby Combat Ready. It's a board game of Ruby,
I love Ruby.
which is interesting.
That's my favorite Pokemon
Have you
game.
seen the character shorts now? The new character shorts for season 5.
No, I've
Best
seen the
animation
character
quality
tools,
that Ruby's ever had, dude.
Really?
I thought season 4 looked good, but now they're like, oh, we have a bigger budget now.
though.
Oh, this is actually gaining traction now.
Well, they have Japanese dub. They have Japanese fans.
Mm.
But yeah, so that's cool. They get a board game. I was hoping for a fighter because Ruby's in Blaze Blue Tag Battle.
Oh, Blade Bruce. Yeah, that one. Oh.
Yeah, they just announced some new characters. Yep.
Yeah, Yosuke. Yosuke Hanamura.
Oh, shocker! They put Yu Narukami in there. Oh, look, they put Yosuke. Oh, who didn't see that coming?
It's not like they're gonna put Chie or Yukiko or any of the other main characters.
They also won't put the real best girl Naoto in there.
Charles of the Dragon.
For steak.
No, they just need to put Teddy and call it a fucking day, dude. He was a persona that had a persona. Like, that's fucking amazing.
Should have had Joker from P5.
From P5. Dude, I would not imagine they're not above doing that. Did you see that they added Noctis?
To
Why
Dissidia.
Dissidia? Dude, when I saw that shit, I was like, okay. But
No, I said, okay, so when I saw Adam and he tagged us in it, and he's like, I call him. And my very first thought was, what am I, fucking 12? Am I going to just let you call a character?
I'm not let me catch you. Did I catch this fake nigga? I don't think so.
But I was like, you call, like, who you made whoever you want.
I was like, dude, when I saw Ace's, when I saw Ace, I was like, it's over, dude. From fucking types, I need to finish that game.
I still think that, and especially considering now that we've actually played the game and you learned a little bit about it, you only get to choose one attack.
Zidane is still a bitch.
He's always been
Oh,
a
that's
bitch.
the Monster Hunter
That's
PS4 Pro.
He's you know
That's fucking nice, dude.
Who doesn't have one attack? Only Vaughn. Vaughn has like 3. Nice 2.
I hope they'll sell the controller.
The bravery one.
He can do his special as an actual move now.
Yeah.
And I hate that. It's
Saw
so
that, I'm like,
stupid.
fuck. He's all a Halo fan and shit. I'm like, goddamn. It's true.
Well, you can
Oh my
just
God.
do challenge mode.
Oh.
Pretend playing as Ignis and just close your eyes.
Is that the
Just close it all the time.
fucking chats? Every time you see Adam about to whoop your ass or knock this, just get back. Oh, I don't know what happened, bro. I'm sorry.
I actually
Oh my
recently
God.
started I started
The
watching
Slayer?
this guy. He does a professional Street Fighter. He's called Little Tier God.
Oh my god, are you just getting into Low Tier God?
I follow those
Dude,
videos
he
where they make
pisses
fun
in
of him and
bottles.
shit like that. I saw the one where he's fighting against Broly legs, and I was like, "Are you fucking serious?"
Low tier God is such an asshole.
He's an
No,
asshole.
like-
All right, so the context.
So
Broly legs is another professional Street
You know,
Fighter.
this is the kid that's handicapped,
Yeah,
right?
this is the kid that only
Like,
plays
one
with his
time
mouth,
we were playing
Oh,
Pokemon.
yeah.
and he was
Who's
getting
really good.
bodied, dude.
Yeah, he's really good.
He was getting bodied
Karinna.
against him. Okay, so
Yeah.
Broly legs.
I heard the story. I don't,
Yeah.
I won't play
let him tell
Pokemon
it.
with him ever again.
No, Karina.
As
So
a-
you feel
so
my
Broly
pain when I
legs is,
fucking punch this
fucking,
nigga in the face, right?
Right.
Oh, wait.
No, he's
I'll
like,
just wait.
oh, I'm about to lose. Sorry, I just connected, and then
This
he changes his team.
salty son of a
He changes his
bitch!
team.
Cut that kid! This salty son of a bitch
To make
cut
sure
the
he
fucking GameCube off. We were playing Kirby Air Ride, and to this fucking day, I'm like, nigga, I will body you every fucking time. Every time you try to disconnect bullshit, Oscar, I'm just gonna body you.
That's some bullshit.
No,
And you understand why I got mad at that situation.
No, nigga, fuck you.
No, fuck you. All right, so this is how it
lucky that
went.
he
So we
was
were playing
400
Kirby.
miles away.
We were playing Kirby Air Ride. We were playing Kirby Air Ride, right? And I was playing City Escape or whatever, the City Run. You know, and you had that shit going, and this was literally a 1 in a 1 millionth match where I can find all 6 pieces all in the same time. And this nigga had the piece that I need, and I was like, yo, I really need this piece. Don't fuck me over because we have less than 45 seconds left. And he's like, cool. And what does he do? He follows me. And this is literally when I'm a second away from grabbing the last piece from my Hydra. And he follows me. And right behind me, he sneaks up, grabs my piece, hits me, steals the other piece. And then, right as the thing is going, I'm like, no, I need to be the one to get it, to get my fucking checklist. And then he kills me the 3rd time, gets the Hydra piece. And I was like, if I didn't have a coffee table in my room, that shit would have been flipped. Like, honestly, I was so fucking mad. Of course I fucking turned that game off. Fucking betrayed me.
Okay, tell that story of Low Tier God and Broly Legs.
So I was watching this video the other day of it's called the actual YouTube person is called the Low Tier
Pearson.
God Archive.
Probably.
Pierce Brosnan.
All the really bad shit this asshole does.
And he was fighting Broly Legs. Like I said, Broly Legs is he has like a physical disability where he can't use his arms, so he plays with his mouth. So
Which is fucking amazing for anybody playing a fighter.
And if you actually see him use his mouth,
I've seen him do it. Yeah,
and
it's crazy.
Like, it's fucking crazy, dude. So they were fighting each other because they got to each other on randoms online. So Broly Legs was using Chun-Li, which is a hold charge character, and Low Tier God was using Uriel, and I guess Uriel is his main character. And so what happened was during that whole match, he got bodied 2-0, and he just fucked his ass up like real good. And then
Broly Legs bodied.
Broly Legs bodied him 2-0. And right before this shit ended, he just like exits the application and does like, nah, I'm not gonna give that crippled satisfaction. Like I'm not even gonna like he's like literally you're just a waste of space, you're a waste of air. Fuck it, you're just drooling on your fucking controller. I don't need to give you shit about it. And then like literally from there on, he's like posting on Twitter about how much of a fucking like literal waste.
Yeah, he just goes on Twitter and bitches about anybody that kicks his ass.
It's
call him a cut.
stupid.
Just
funny as hell.
Top
Man.
tech.
It's so
He
fucking
pisses
bad.
in bottles, dude.
Yeah, that's real.
When
Yeah,
streams,
I know, he has the
pisses
video.
in bottles, yeah.
why don't you just tell him to kill him?
I'm about to cop that.
He's literally just like the worst person ever.
Hey, quick question. Have you been keeping up with Dissidia?
Yeah.
They revealed Noctis.
No, do you know if they have a PS4 edition? Because if they do, oh dude, it's either between the Monster Hunter or the Dissidia one. I'm gonna cop.
If we're talking about collector's editions, I'm still saving up for the Dragon Quest XI PS3. That fucking blue. Yeah, it's a pro one. No. I don't know if I'll show it to you after the podcast.
Oh, that silver slime one?
No, it's blue. It looks
But
fucking,
is it slime
it's blue
blue?
with gold no, it's blue. It's a PS4 Pro. And it's blue with all gold trimming, and it's got gold trimming on the controller too, and it's got like the symbol of the new Dragon Quest for the number 11. It's $600. It's dope. I want it.
I think I'm getting a Pro too.
Yeah,
do you
I
think,
have to switch.
Akil?
I have to switch my
I'll save it
PS4.
Noctis
No.
is in Dissidia.
So, guys, there's a new anime coming out by
Yeah,
Watanabe.
I don't know. I
Yes.
Shinichiro Watanabe.
Yes, the man behind Cowboy Bebops and the shampoos of
Bebop.
samurais
Space Dandy, I believe, too.
and the dandies of
And
space.
Terror and Resonance.
Cowboy
Yeah.
Bebop Bop
So he's
Bop.
got a new anime, and it's Blade Runner.
What?
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Blade Runner.
Blade
Yeah.
Runner's getting an anime?
It's
Yep.
getting a short. It's
It's
like
an
a
anime
film.
short.
Holy
Yeah.
shit, I'm excited.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a movie or a short anime film.
I
Or
mean,
like,
to Japan, a short
What's your
counts as a
favorite
movie.
anime? Cowboy
Okay,
Bebop.
so it's a
You
movie.
mean beep boo boo bop boo bop.
No, man.
See ya, Skate. No.
Boo bop.
See ya, Space Boobop.
Space boo bop.
That's
I
exciting.
showed my mom that. She's like, what
yeah,
the
that's
fuck are you
cool.
watching?
I want to check it out for sure.
Has anybody here seen Blade Runner?
I still need to see
Good
Blade
movie,
Runner.
I
dude.
need to watch Blade Runner.
I need to watch it also.
The original, right?
That's what
It's a good
Snatcher
movie.
was based off of.
It's a good
No,
movie.
they're coming out with Blade Runner.
Well, they're making the new one,
2049,
yeah,
right?
but Blade Runner's the only movie.
That's
Right
out.
now.
It's also a book, isn't it?
It's a book called Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep? Yes.
Do androids dream of electric memes?
Yes.
Hey, that was cool, dude. Dumbfounded was on Adventure Time.
I saw
What?
Son of
Son
Rat
of
Bear.
Rat
Yeah, he was son of Rat Bear.
Who is the son of Rat Bear?
Son of Rat
Adventure's
Bear.
time still going?
Hey, you know what? He was going
For the
hard.
final season.
Hey, remember when Tyler the
What?
Creator
What
was
did
on
you say?
The final season.
Adventure Time?
Yes.
Regular show?
Yeah.
In that clip that was
And-
shared
and
in the group, it says Adventure Time final season.
In the interview, he was just like, they made me short.
You didn't know that?
That Donald Glover made him tall.
I'm so sad.
Well, that's
I
like
know.
Donald Glover and him.
They just released season 8 on Hulu, so I'm trying to catch up to that. Also,
Whoa!
Atlanta's
There's
on
8
Hulu.
seasons.
Atlanta's
on Hulu.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched
Oh, time to watch Atlanta now.
I'm
This is
almost
news
done with
to
that
me.
show.
This is news to me. Fucking
yeah,
love Atlanta.
They
Is it on
released
Blu-ray yet?
No, but it's good. I've been watching that
You
show.
know,
Dude, okay. Did you get to that?
Nobody's
Did you get to
seen
that
Martin Luther King
episode
since his
where
funeral.
his cousin was on that TV show? They had commercials in the show.
I haven't.
That
I
was the last
restarted. I
episode.
restarted.
That was
That was the last episode.
Yeah, that was the last.
Oh, then I finished it.
Oh, really?
Wait, really?
Yeah, apparently.
I love it.
I watched Atlanta the other night, all of it.
I didn't feel.
What was that one guy saying? Like,
last
nobody's
episode.
seen Martin Luther King since his funeral? And it's like,
Oh, yeah.
that's how it works.
Yeah. I remember that part. He's
That show was
like,
funny
no,
as
they were
fuck.
talking about Malcolm and
Donald
Martin.
Glover just won an award for that show.
Yeah, he got an Emmy, right?
Yeah, for
and
best
then
best main role.
that part you're
Yeah.
talking about. I think they were talking about the ending to that sitcom, Malcolm and Martin.
No, I don't think so.
Because they were talking about how they never felt like Martin mysteriously disappeared and got murdered. They never found Malcolm's body. And he's like, since the funeral, and that's when he's just like,
Oh yeah.
yeah, because that's how funerals work.
Yeah, since the funeral, nobody's seen his body.
There we go.
That is correct, Grant. There was a trailer for season 4 of The Flash. It's boring. That sucked. Oh, hey, but Punisher looks fucking great.
Yes,
Oh my God.
John Barathol.
You see that horror
Yes.
teaser where
Yes.
he just
Dude, oh
he
my
just
God.
snaps a guy's bone.
John
in his throat.
Barathol could play
Yes.
Rambo.
Yes.
Oh, those are
Love
great movies.
Punisher.
These are awesome.
Yeah.
And so the last thing I wanted
Honestly,
to talk
just
about
sounded like
today.
Tyler right now.
The last thing I wanted to talk about today was some other bullshit about people being safe. RCCC, aka Rose City Comic Con.
Oh yeah, I heard about
They-
that. 3 Ultimate.
Rose City Comic Con banned cosplays.
What?
Not all cosplays.
Not all cosplays, but they banned specific
They
cosplays.
said hate symbols are not allowed.
Yeah, so no Red Skull or Hydra cosplayers.
Oh.
But
Because they're Nazis,
but
which
they're
not.
They're not Nazis.
They're not C's.
They're actually not Nazis
I did
at all.
not see that coming.
But yeah,
Listen to
Hydra,
SS Radio.
Hydra are Nazis at all.
Jeez, they're not Nazis.
There's a joke, like I was talking to Danny about it. There's a whole joke in Agents of Shield how like when somebody character's like, oh, I'm part of Hydra, and the other character's like, so you're a fucking Nazi. And he's like, no, it's different. We're not Nazis.
Honestly, my whole thing is it's dumb. Like, okay, the weapon bans, I get, dude.
Weapon bans you can always understand.
I could kind of understand because I'm like, if you're gonna stop them outside the convention, like, then there's no real problem. But whatever. But yeah, no, dude, that shit's dumb. Like,
Soon, no Stormtrooper cosplays because they killed the whole planet.
But
yeah,
they
that's
still
true.
can't. They still
Stormtroopers are a hate group. That's a hate group.
Stormtroopers are also named after the Nazi Stormtroopers.
No, but those
So
were named
what
after
do you
World War
consider-
I stormtroopers.
But still.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like you can't. That
walk
arm
around
cannot
here.
be. You can't be sleeveless anymore.
Helgans? Nope, basically Nazis. Space Nazis.
Without unity, there's no power.
I mean,
power,
what
there's
am
no
I
us,
gonna
without
tell
us,
an
there's
old
no
lady
future.
that says, "Oh, what's that tattoo
You-
on your arm?" I'm like,
Never
"Oh,
mind.
that's the same with Satan." You know, like-
USSR. Stalin.
If I see you break out that
Consideration.
I mean, Julian, when people see your tattoo, they're like, "Oh yeah, that's a symbol of demons wanting to kill me." Like,
Hey, that's all you see in the background.
I'm this motherfucker.
Yeah, all bunch of hell gas, like all hell gassed out, like me, like 6 of the niggas. Oh,
No.
radix.
Rest in peace, anime
Hammer
tattoos. Whose Eliza is that?
No, he's just gonna be
Miguel's.
like a gun with a hydra pistol, just like woo, 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 woo.
Also, no.
I should just get a whole sleeve of just like nothing but like hell gas members on my arm, just like what is that for?
What is that
You're
tattoo
gonna
name,
get
Danny?
the kill zone right here.
You get the kill zone, just like
The
have a-
kill zone.
A kill zone.
Yeah.
danger
let's,
zone.
uh,
Just get a, hey, I should get a tattoo in danger zone. Just have Marlon's Day right there.
Just get a tattoo of Pepe.
Hell yeah.
Can't cosplay as Pepe.
Can't fucking do that anymore.
wait, we're talking
goddammit.
about Pepe or Julian's brother Pepe?
Rare, the frog.
I'm not gonna lie, I still can't get over how
are
you
we
talk
doing,
shit,
Jermaine?
talk shit to your brother online. Like,
Hey, can you get some cat food? Suck my cock.
like this nigga is so angry at his brother. I'm just thinking to myself, like, do you want to just body your brother? Just joke on him.
You saw strippers, asshole, Julian.
It's alright.
Nigga.
Oh,
Because it's
personal
funny and
space
true.
heater. Anybody that wants to cuddle.
Thank you.
Gaily?